Chapter-5 Indigo Summary. This chapter deals in detail how Gandhiji freed the poor peasants of Champaran from the clutches of the British planters. Second, in 1916, a poor peasant named Rajkumar Shukla approached Gandhiji to come to the help of the peasants in Champaran. Third, Gandhiji was very busy during those days, but Rajkumar remained by his side all the time. At last, impressed by Rajkumar's tenacity, Gandhiji said, I have to be in Calcutta on such and such date. Come and meet me and take me from there. Fourth, Rajkumar met Gandhiji on the appointed day. He took Gandhiji to Patna. There he took him to the house of Rajendra Prasad, who later became the President of India. But Rajendra Prasad was then out of town. Fifth, Gandhiji wanted to collect himself a complete information about the plight of the peasants in Champaran. For this, he decided first to go to Muzaffarpur, that was on the way of Champaran. Sixth, Gandhiji learned that the peasants in the district of Champaran were sharecroppers. By an agreement, they had to plant indigo on 15% of the land. The entire crop had to be surrendered to the landlords as rent. The peasants were much unhappy over this injustice. Seventh, by this time, Germany had developed synthetic indigo. The British planter found that it was no longer profitable to raise the indigo crop, so they obtained agreement from the sharecroppers to pay them compensation for not planting indigo on the 15% land. While many of the illiterate peasants signed this agreement, others protested. They got lawyers and went to court. It was at this point that Gandhiji arrived in Champaran. He met many prominent leaders of Bihar. They included Rajendra Prasad. They concluded that it was no good for the fear-stricken peasants to go to court. First, they must be rid of their fear. Ninth, Gandhiji met a number of officials, but each one of them tried to bully him. Now, Gandhiji and the lawyers started collecting evidence of the injustice being done to the sharecroppers. Thousands of peasants gave their written statement and also offered documents for it. There was a mountain of evidence against the British planters. Tenth, at last, the landlords agreed to pay back the compensation they had illegally collected. But there was some disagreement about the percentage of amount to be paid back. The representative of the landlord said that they were willing to pay 25%. Gandhiji agreed at once. Thus, the deadlock was ended. 11th, Gandhiji explained it to his followers that the amount of the refund were not important. The landlords had to surrender some of the money and with it their prestige. So far, the planters had been behaving as lords above the law, but now the peasant says that they have held rights and also their defenders. They had gained much courage. Within a few years, the British planters left their estates. These estates now come to the peasants. Indigo sharecropping had disappeared forever. 12th, the struggle of Champaran occupied almost a year of Gandhiji's life, but during this time he kept an eye on the working of his ashram in Ahmedabad also. He also worked to improve the social and cultural condition of the villages in Champaran. He got teachers to teach them in health and hygiene. He also got the service of a doctor to treat his service medical problems. 13th, the Champaran episode was a turning point in Gandhiji's life. It proved that the British could not order him about in his own country. He taught his people to be self and not to depend on any outside help. Thus, he took his people a step nearer to the Indians' independence.